Welcome! And today we're going back to trying to solve a mystery that is supposedly unsolvable. Welcome back to Type Help. So a little recap. Last time we didn't get much done, but we did get a couple things. We went through 6 files-ish, and we named about 5 people. So, let's start off with file 00 references again. And so I already have all this because it does save for you, which is very nice. So our last one was references. Let me full screen. Our last one was references. And that gave us, these numbers on the side, basically they reference different scenes. So I suppose we'll go to 06 study 1 and 11 and see if we get anything. I think he just mentions so much. Scenes, sorry. So many scenes. So this has 5 different references. So we have to... 04 has reference. Where, though? I'm pretty sure it is Damien and Thornton, which is 8 and 11 talking in the kitchen. So that would be what? 07 KI 8 and 11? No. Shoot. Okay. Because I'm thinking we already have 06. We have 3, 4, 5, and 6 on here, and we don't have 1 and 2. Hold on, let me get 1 and 2 on here real quick. So 1 was QU, which I think is Quail Lane. And that's when we begin. That has a reference. Where? Where does it reference? Oh, 00 invitation, I guess. Okay, and then 02 is the entrance. 02 EN 1, 6, 7, and 10. And it has 1 as well. Yeah, Quail Lane, so that's QU. This is in the living room, and I think that's what the scene calls back to. The living room is in 3, so then we have the study, the dining room, and the study again. So... Maybe we do 07 KI 11? Yes, okay. There's quite a lot of noise and walking around. You can faintly hear the voices from upstairs. Well, I never. He's really dead. Then there's a thunderclap, followed immediately by the sound of dishes shattering on the floor and something heavy falling over. This is followed by silence. Welcome to the confusion of Act 2. Okay. That's not helpful at all. What about 08 KI 11? No, figured not. Well... So 07 doesn't have anything. And Act 4 is this one right here. Act 2. Okay, so we're getting kitchen. Maybe 08 is in the living room? With who, though? It would be without Martha, John, or Damien. So it would be 4, which we still haven't gotten a name to. 6, 7, and I think 10? No, let's try all that without 10. No, crap. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna read through these again to see if I can find anything, and I will get back to you. I've just remembered someone said something about a billiard room. Oh, where is that though? It's not in the dining room. I think it's in the living room. Yes, billiard room right here. Okay, so that's 9 and 6. So if we do 08 BI 9 and 6. No. Shoot. What? Is it 09 instead of 08? Oh, it should be 08 billiards room with 6 and 9. Huh. Is that really nothing? Like a private room? Maybe it's BR instead of BI? Wait. BI also an invalid? No, it just... So, billiard room is a valid location code. It's just not... That's odd. I thought that was going to lead to something. Because it should be... 6 is Eddie. And 9 is... someone. So who gets left? So wait, so who's in the study and who's in the living room? So John, Damien, and Martha head off to the study, and Eddie and somebody head off into the billiards room. And this scene has, so that leaves 4, 5 is in the study, 6 is in the billiards room, 7 is there, 8 is in the study, and 9 is in the billiards room. So maybe it's the living room with 4 and 7? That'd be 08 LI 4 7? No. Huh. ED. What? There's some gentle snoring. At one point, there's a thunderclap outside, but it doesn't seem to wake her. A short while later, there's a distinctive knock on the door. Come in. This may be a good time to remind you that if you haven't realized it yet, you can type list X to see the scenes in Act X. See Act Structure for more details. This is... Huh? Okay, list X and Act Structure. Okay, let's do list X. Maybe. You gave me a command I can't type? I'm sorry, what? List X to see the scenes in Act X, which is Act 10. Okay, let's try the other one. Act structure. New file retrieved. I've divided the chronologically into 4 acts, which cover time codes 1 to 6, 7 to 13, 14 to 20, and 21 to 26, respectively. To quickly switch between acts, you can type list 2, for example. Personally, I've named them as follows: Act 1, Ignorance; Act 2, Confusion; Act 3, Terror; and Act 4, The Reckoning. To change the name of an act, type Act 1 something. Okay, so I really don't need... Well, that was helpful. What does ED stand for, though? Freaking what? Ugh. What? Edie said nothing about 10, but she's drunk. The butler said he was helping her in the kitchen. The butler's still in the kitchen. I think our guy went to the study. 08 ST1, but that doesn't exist. Maybe it's 1 and 8? Because Damien? Nope. Okay, wait. There's a distinctive knock on the door. So, wait. So this is... So... Thunder comes outside, but it's a distinctive knock on the door. So is this before? ED might be her bedroom, but then she'd be at the entrance, right? Which would loop us to this, where she is. Okay, so there's a reference here to Quail Lane. Maybe it's before. See, I just don't know the number for it, though. So even if I get a file name right, I might not get the thing. Okay, so starting from 1, John goes up, Thornton doesn't. He dips off somewhere. But to where, we don't know. In 2, talk to... See, 10 doesn't even know where Thornton is, but she goes to him. So 08 KI, somehow he gets into the freaking kitchen. I don't even know. It's 10 and 11, I feel like, but if I put this in, it's gonna be wrong. What about that ED thing? Wait, ED 10 and 11. No. Okay, well, let's play around with ED since that's new. 4 and 10? 4 and 10. Where did this come from? I don't even know what ED would be. Like the stairs, maybe? Also, 10 is now Eve. So let's do name. Let's just get that name on there. Name 10 Eve. So we know who she is now. Eve, where have you been? I was asleep. I could tell. Listen, something weird is going on. Oh, did someone die? Were you involved? Tony, just tell me what happened. So 4 is Tony. That's helpful. Name for Tony. There we go. Got another name. Okay. I need you to hold on to something. Don't tell anyone else about it. Where did you get it? It looks really valuable. Look, I'll explain the rest later. It's just a stranger turned up earlier and I think he's looking for this, so just hide it. You didn't steal it, did you? I'll explain later. He's currently talking to Eddie in the kitchen. So 1 and 6 are in the kitchen right now. You mean Oswald? I told you about him, didn't I? Funny mustache, dresses like it's the 1700s. No, this is someone else. He said his name was John Hobbs, but I think Oswald is up to something too. He and Annie were talking in the attic. New stuff. Okay. So we've got the attic with people. That's fun. I don't know who Annie is. I think we can narrow it down maybe. So this is Tony. I don't know who Helen is. Helen has to be one of the people. 10 is Eve. Helen was in the living room. So that might help narrow down who Helen is. Well, the rest of us had gathered in the living room. Okay, so Oswald and Annie are in the attic while everyone else is in the living room. That's helpful. And now Annie's trying to, I'll explain it later. Wait, who's Annie? She went to your school, remember? I think she got into a fight with one of the boys one time. It doesn't matter, just hide it. Okay, but promise me you'll stay out of trouble. I'll be back in a moment. I just need to grab something important, but I won't be long. Don't let any strangers in. The door slammed shut behind him. He never returned to this room. Okay. So let's go back to the living room where we have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's Helen. 9 is Helen because she names everyone. This is Helen. 9 is Helen. Okay, so then Oswald and Annie are 2 and 3, and they're in the attic, while everyone else is in the living room. And this was 3, so maybe it is 3. 3, 2 and 3. Oh wait, no. The attic, 2 and 3. Yes. Okay. Someone tries to open the door, but it's locked. There's a knock and the door opens. Oh, I'm sorry. I swear it wasn't me. It was Tony. I told him not to. My dear, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're on about. Sorry, I'm Annie. Eddie said I could stay up here. I hope that's okay. So Annie is 2. That's helpful. And Oswald is 3. Oswald is 3. I suppose so. You remind me of her in a way. Oh, great. I'm so sorry. Can I help you with something? Not at all, my dear. It's been a while since I last came up here and I wanted to have a little look. Oh, I see. It must be unpleasant. A little, yes. I'm so sorry. I'm sure I can find somewhere else to sleep if you'd prefer. No, it's quite all right. It's nice to revisit old memories, isn't it? I think I'll leave you in peace. Okay, well, it was nice to meet you. Oh, I'm sure we'll meet again, and the door closes. Okay. Huh. Let's put the names in. So, name to Annie. There we go. Name 3 Oswald. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're missing just 9, which was Helen. Name 9 Helen. Okay. I feel like we're still missing. I know we're missing that billiards room thing. I just don't know when it happens. Maybe it's 06 because it's the same time, or 04? Maybe it's 04 because it's the same time the other thing happens in the study. 4, 6, and 9. Yes, okay. I didn't want to make a scene of it, Eddie, but I don't expect you to lose track of my daughter and act so callous about it. Where is she? I don't know. She ran off somewhere. Bottle smashes somewhere else in the house. It's the same bottle that can be heard in the other 04 scenes, okay? That's not good enough. Is she all right? She's fine. We were in here earlier, and she just had a little too much to drink. My daughter's not a drunkard. What did you say to her? I didn't. We just had a small argument. I think she was upset and busy I've been busy trying to host, which really isn't my fault. If you're wondering why she took it so badly, you'll have to ask her herself. Take some responsibility for once. If she's upset, then it's up to you to go make it up to her. Why haven't you found her yet? Obviously, I would have gone and looked for her, but I got distracted by that weird man turning up at the door, and... Edmund Galley. I didn't buy you an engagement ring for you to forget about my daughter. What is it? What are you looking for? It's nothing. We lost the ring. But I know it's in here somewhere. Excuse me? I have it all under control. She lost it just as there was a knock at the front door, and I haven't had a chance to look for it yet. You better find it then, hadn't you? And then you'll tell her you're sorry, and this will never happen again. Do you understand me? Yes, Miss Dower. Good. Don't ruin a perfectly happy engagement, Eddie. I feel like it wasn't perfectly happy. So that is before 01, so maybe... if we do 00 BI, gosh, who would her daughter be? Not Eve. Eve was in the living room. It might be Annie. There's no way it's Vic. It's not Martha. It has to be Annie. So it's 2 and 6. I don't expect this to turn up anything. No. Okay. Well, crap. Okay, wait, there's more. But there is a reference here. It does reference the 04 scenes. More than just one, then. I feel like this has one other. Okay, so it does. In the living room now, Annie's trying to, I'll explain later. What is Annie trying to do? It's not Vic. It might be Vic. She's the only one that's drunk as sin. Who was in the living room? It could be Eve. Eve's not drunk, though. Oh, yes, she is. Eve's drunk. Vic's not. Vic's not drunk. Oh my gosh, I'm losing track of how many people there are. Okay, wait. So... oh my Lanta. Okay, so if we go to 4... okay. She had some to drink, and it's saying that 7... so it might be 00 BI 6 and 7? No. Okay. Like I said, I'm not exactly expecting that to turn up anything. Nothing, but this is referencing something. I know it's referencing the attic conversation, which we got, and the living room conversation, which we have, but it's not referencing anything else. So is there a different living room conversation then? Without John in the picture? That'd be what? Be 00. There's no way. L-I. So without Annie and Oswald, I feel like it's not gonna be, this isn't gonna turn up anything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, see, I did not expect that. Okay, so wait. So maybe we play around with this ED thing a little more. 08 ED. Maybe just 11? No. 08 ED 8 and 11? No. Tending to someone who's drunk. I feel like that'd be Vic, right? So, K-I. No, it's not gonna be 08 because it'd be the first time they enter the study. It'd be 04. K-I. 7, 11? No. 04. K-I. Maybe it's 03 instead of 04? 03? No. Probably not. No. Okay. Try 04, or is it 05 that they go to the dining room? It's 05 they go to the dining room, so it might be 05 K-I 7, 8, and 11. No. Interesting. Oh crap. Okay, I'm out of time. Okay, well, we didn't get too far with this one. The puzzles and the references and everything are getting a lot more difficult, which I'm a fan of. I like it. We did have a little help there because I was super stuck. I still don't know what ED means. But you know what? I think we're moving along kind of well-ish. But yeah, I love this game so far. But yeah, I think that's all. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time out of your day. I'm a little, over my time. But thank you so much for sitting down. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.